With over 900 active erosion sites shrinking further the landmass of the state, the government, with the success already achieved at the Obosi end, is committing more resources into land reclamation.
We are now the smallest state in Nigeria because almost a third of our land is gone to erosion. So I'm quite happy that in the last 4 years we were able to secure additional 10 sites to be done with the World Bank. And I'm also happy to tell you that we've also paid our counterpart funding for that. We are beginning to change some of the practices that lead to erosion, like terminating drainages abruptly. We're encouraging the communities to plant trees, among other things. We are currently experimenting using vetiver, this beautiful grass that helps to prevent erosion in communities that are erosion prone, and what have you. So we've also passed laws, forbidding people from burning bushes and tree logging in strategic locations, because all this culminates in these massive challenges that we have.
With this intervention, Anambra state government can be sure of preserving what remains of their land mass and protecting its people from further losses of lives and property. Any assistance from the federal government in this regard would be of great benefit to the people. The ILEPO demolition market story continues as traders and store owners allege that they've been shortchanged by the local authority that initiated the order. Now, while some of the market leaders who allegedly resisted the idea of betraying their members are still languishing in jail, the traders face daily challenges to keep body and soul together. Some even claim the suffering is making them reconsider relocating to their hometown. Join us. With the demolition of the ILEPO market, displaced traders have moved their wares to the streets and wherever they find space. The ongoing road project along that axis means the traders have very limited space to display their wares. This is not what they bargained when they bought their stores some years back. According to John CHIBUEZE, who appears lost in the maze, his predicament daily confers losses on him. He shares his experience.
We are suffering, well, a bit more suffer. Like yesterday now, all our markets, as yesterday rain full all our markets, everything scatter everything here. As we are looking for space, then we beg these people around here if we can stay here. I'll be saying some, like I'm saying small. So they agree and we pay some money to them. Even now, they are still even collecting tickets every day by day. Day by day, we pay ticket every day by day.
CHUKWUDI NWEKE has served his master for 6 years, hoping he would be settled to start up his own business next year. This is rather looking unlikely with the current state of the market.
Our mind is not strong as we are here now, you understand? Because they can chase us away anytime. So we even the sun and the rain, in terms of rain now, even you can see my market here, the one that rain enter, I used to dry them up. So I will have many damages, you understand? As it don't be like this now, my master don't have excuse to say next year, which are supposed to come out here. So I'm not happy at all.
It's complete frustration for these fruit sellers, some of whom claim they would rather return to their hometown than continue to go through the hardship this demolition hands them.
I want to talk to Anambra, they make it give me money. Me, I want go my town. I want die. Lady, they beat me. Sonny, they beat me. Yesterday, I want die. You make it help me tell her. Make it give me money. Make I go my village. I want go. Pata pata. Make I not come die. My guy don't die. Nothing where my pikin go shop. Make it and help me tell her. Make it give me money. Make it give me money. I'm not very sure. Not very sure. Not very sure. You don't need license. After that, I'm going to say, now 5 million, 4 million, where you want to see money, I'm at the airport, so as they decide from now, 10,000, where you go see money by markets, and where you go see money by shades.
I have my BS with me, I have my stuff, I have my TOEFL. I can go to anywhere I like, but I have to help my mom to help her do everything I want to do. But for me to like come here, okay, without government providing a job for us, we got no job, got nothing. But we only find means for ourselves to feed ourselves and to make, to meet up mankind, to make life easy for ourselves. But we trying to come down there to do every kind of thing, but the government trying to we are perplexed. Like seriously, I'm confused and indecisive.
As for the lawyer representing them, the case is an absolute absurdity, as the leaders of the market remain in prison custody over trumped-up and unsubstantiated charges.
As we speak, the leaders of the market, 8 of them, who were arrested on the 13th of April in preparation for the invasion of the market because they had seen their leadership as resisting the invasion, and therefore they felt that they should liquidate that leadership and put them out of circulation. That leadership is still in Ikoyi prison. It can be recalled that upon their arrest at the market around 1 p.m. on that fateful day, they were rushed to the magistrate court, and about 5 p.m. they were arraigned before the magistrate, not for the purpose of trial, because the magistrate lacks power to try them for the offenses they were alleging against them, including murder, which was just to ensure that they were in custody for a long time.
While efforts are ongoing to secure their release, there are still deliberate hurdles to cross.
On Monday, the 14th, when it will be exactly 1 month to the time they were remanded in prison custody, when that order of remand is expected to lapse or expire, to tell the magistrate on that day that, look, there is no case against them. So we filed an application there. Upon filing these 2 applications, we served those applications, but we are learning that the case file was not in Lagos, that following their arraignment upon that application to have them remanded in prison custody, that the FCID Abuja, that's Force Criminal Investigation Department, went back to Abuja with the file. So if there is no file, there will be nothing to be duplicated to be given to the DPP of Lagos for the DPP to exercise its power to grant legal advice in respect of matter.
Infrastructure development is key to economic growth. Human capital development cannot be undermined in the process. Therefore, it's quite alarming when operators of the informal sectors are not accorded the right treatment when it matters. We'll keep watching this space for more on the ILEPO market demolition.